Hello! Hello and welcome! How are you doing? Been a while, huh? I've taken quite the hiatus this week. I do apologize. But thank you all for showing up. Hi Pink. Hi Sarayan. Very nice Machamp emote. Do approve. How are we doing today? It's oh, get that. Ah? Oh no, desktop audio don't aha! Found it. Anyway, how are you doing? Happy Sunday. Ice is watching too. Oh, cool. Well, hello, Ice. Alright, who's ready for a little bit more Pokemon Yellow? Figured that it wouldn't be a bad idea to play Pokemon on Sundays. At least for a while, I think. I've gotten a lot of rest this week. Took a lot of time to myself. And I'm feeling better. Chicken, hello, welcome in. Yes, I is live. Welcome in. But I got a lot of rest. I got a forum from my workplace to see if I can submit and request to go to part-time hours. It seems like I'll be able to make enough money to survive on part-time alongside Seymour's paycheck. And how Girl is also looking for a job. So, yeah, I'll be going to 26 hours a week at my job, hopefully. And the other part of the time, I'm going to work on freelancing, as I officially opened up commissions on my Fiverr. And I just finished my first commission today, actually. I haven't delivered the order yet because I have some finishing stuff to do, but it's already done. And that was a $50 commission. Turned out really good. I'm proud of it. So I'll be posting what that looks like at the end of today. Very excited to show it off. And I'm sure the person who commissioned it will also be very excited. But yeah, I think for now I just have a PNG tuber gig open, but I'm thinking that I'm going to do some practice on the side for making reference sheets. Because I would also like to open a gig for making reference sheets for people. We'll see. Alright, without further ado, let's go kick Blue's butt. Let's kick him till he's blue. I believe I have... Yep, we got Smelly at the top of the team. Pretty sure Blue leads with his flying type. Bonjour, Red. Imagine seeing you here. Red, were you really invited? So how's your Pokedex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas. Looking pretty good when I saw it. Yeah, I'm proud of how it turned out. Gonna be slow typing today? Oh no, you're all set. You're all good, Pink. Yep, he leads with his flying type. Gonna Thunder Shock that boy. How does the audio sound? I did a bit of testing beforehand, but, you know, there's always room for improvement. Rattata! Let's just go for offensive. Oh. That's... okay. That's not the one that does... I think Super Fang does, half of your HP. Rem, hello, welcome in. How you doing? Audio is rawsome. Good, good, thank you. Sandshrew. Ouch. We're all good though. Oh, nice. That wasn't- ooh, that wasn't even a crit. I just did that much damage. Just surprising, Sandshrew has a pretty high defense. And it's the Eevee. Oh, you're gonna do the sand attack bullcrap, huh? Oh, you're already seated, buddy. See if we could... Oh, I was hoping... I was hoping to land the poison powder so we could get our, multiplier. I don't think I would be that lucky. Yeah, I think I'll just swap out. I think even if I swap, it'll still be seated. Oh, why not? Let's throw out Reaper. Lantos, hello, welcome in. How you doing? I saw you pointed out that my link to my Fiverr didn't work on Twitter, and thank you very much. I figured out why it didn't work. So I got that all fixed. There we go. At least you're raising your Pokemon. Ooh, easy. I heard there was a Cut Master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. But Cut itself is really useful. You should go see him. Smell ya. Bye. Hello. Oh, I feel hideous. Seasick. Give him a little back rub. Oh, thank you. I feel much better. You want to see the cut technique? I could show you if I wasn't ill. I know. You can have this. Teach it to your Pokemon, and you can see it cut anytime. Why is the captain— Oh! Ouch! Why does the captain get seasick? Did you ever name your rival interesting? No. Does that do something silly? Maybe get sick of seeing everyone? Ah, yes, seasick. I sure get sick of seeing people all the time. At work. Alright, we defeated all the trainers on board. So we got everything we could have out of that encounter. Is everyone having a good weekend? Anyone have a fun Saturday? Alright, so now we're all set to do the Vermilion City Gym. I believe I wrote down who I was going to train to no cut. I wanted to make sure that my team was going to be able to handle every HM. Let me pull up my notes real quick. Oh! Hello! Hi, Derpolar Wolf! Yes. Smack me around, then give me pets. Alright, looks like I'm going to teach Cut to Ivysaur. Oh. The weekend was good. Just drowned a cat in Pokemon. Well, good that it was in Pokemon. Otherwise, I'd be very concerned. Ah! Wow, that's a lot of points. We'll get rid of Tackle, I guess. I'm so glad that in the new generations they got rid of all the HM stuff. When catch fail, you must lure the target into false sense of security and try again. Oh no, I'm being played. Right, we'll put cut away into storage so it doesn't hog up the bag. How many do I have in my Pokedex? 10 Pokemon owned. Good. I needed just 10. Yeah. And then we'll get Flash. Well, in Scarlet Violet, Urban Mystica is literally HM. Is it? What's HM? Hidden Machine. Like, Cut, and Surf, and Strength. I don't know if you played the older Pokemon games, but before, certain techniques were a one-time teach, kind of. So like this little branch thing, to get past, I have to open up and use Cut to get past. But once oldest I play this X and Y, I see. Yeah. So when you teach a Pokemon like Cut, for example, you can never get rid of it. It is a permanent part of their moveset. You have to be careful who you give what. Alright, I hate this gym. The gimmick to this one. It's not fun. Alright, best person to fight. Regina has electric resist, but Ignis knows dig. Put him up there. Top. I thought HMs were reusable. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, HMs are reusable, but once a Pokemon learns an HM, you can never get rid of it. Also, what is Kohlrosch? It is... I don't even know if I say it right. It is, German for cabbage frog. Oh, come on. I know that I am German, but what is... Oh, I'm sorry. I think I forgot that part. It is my Ivysaur. The little green guy on the screen above Charmeleon. That's Kohlrosch. I don't even know if I know how to say it. I just call him Cole. Got it right? Oh, okay, good. I'm trying to remember. Could you remind me where you're from, Polar Wolf? Gosh. I'm trying to remember. Was it Austria? I don't think it was Austria, was it? Or is it Germany? Germany, okay. Sorry, just because you speak German doesn't mean that you're from Germany, I suppose. That's what I was trying to think about, but okay, good. I'm gonna remember that this time. Thank you. I know some people who speak German are from Austria. Ugh, Sonic Boom. I hate this attack in early game. I went to the state and got the state of Austria? Usually people don't care about what state in smaller countries. Oh, I see. Back up. Switch. My persona's from the Harry Potter series. Dragon, can you guess where I'm from? Norway. Is it a Norwegian Ridgeback? No? Oh, the Norwegian Ridgeback is the only one I remember. I don't remember what the other dragons were. Your imagination. Uh-huh. Whoops. I hit a thing. Ah! There we go. Good one. Ow! Horntail. Yeah, I can't remember all of them. Is the Horntail what Norbert was? Or was that the one that Harry had to fight in the Goblet of Fire? Gosh, I don't know. I'm not a super big Harry Potter buff. The one he had to fight? Okay. The hungriest of nations? The Hungarian Horntail? Is it the Hungarian Horntail? Okay, good. Yeah, I got it! With plenty of help. Man, Poison Tail had a really high poison ratio back then, didn't it? Poison Sting? Poison Sting. Or Poison Tail. Woohoo! Alright, so that's all the gym trainers. So we'll be ready to actually do the gym puzzle, then fight Surge. I'm gonna heal real quick though. Yes, the olden days. The HM stuff. That was kind of the annoying part about building my team for all the Pokemon games. I had to make sure that I had someone that could use each of the TMs. Or HMs. Alright, so now we have to do the stupid puzzle where we have to look through each of these bins. And you have to find which one has a switch in it. Alright, so there's a switch in this one, right? That means any of the other adjacent bins can have a switch in it. But I don't know which one it is. And if I'm wrong, it resets. So we'll just go this way. And it was the second one, good. Good. If I was wrong, it would reset and end up somewhere else completely. And then I'd have to do it all over again. Really stupid gym test, I don't like it. Alright. Surge shouldn't be hard. Probably. I think he, in yellow version, just has a Raichu, right? But we'll lead with Ignis. And welcome to the Vermilion Gym. Will you look at that? A pint-sized challenger. Haha, you've got big and brassy nerves to take me on with your puny power. Pokemon battle is war. I'll show you, civilian. I'll shock you into surrender. Yes, the Pokemon war. So gambling with extra steps, unfortunately, yeah. Yep, look, he just has a really strong Raichu. It's so cute! Why don't I have that? I love Raichu! Yeah, right. Yeah, as a kid, Raichu, I always liked him more than Pikachu. Wow, that hurt really bad. Mega Punch! And it's dead. Woo! Real hard fight, that one. Heard people theorize that Pokemon Go in the Pokemon War mention in X and Y. I have no idea. Rage? No, we're not gonna do that. Whoa, you're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder Badge. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly at any time, kid. You're special, kid. Take this. Ooh, what's that? Is that Thunderbolt? It's Thunderbolt! Alright, we're teaching that to Pikachu. Pretty sure, let's see, I don't think anyone else is going to use this, but... Okay, here we go! Doo-doo! Alright, cool. Now we can get our Squirtle! What should we name Squirtle? Anyone got any good names for a Squirtle? Our little bubbly boy. You have the Thunder Badge. You must be a good trainer. I just caught a Squirtle that was always getting into mischief. Did you take care of it? Yes. Alright, what we got? We could just name it Bubbles. I think we can just run with Bubbles. Cascada. Alright. And we'll give it a rare candy. Oh my gosh, it's level 10. That's gonna take a while. Maybe I can train you in Diglett Tunnel. Alright, until it's ready, I'm gonna teach it Bubble Beam. Until it learns, Surf and all that. That'll be a while. It's gonna have Bubble Beam. Then hopefully we can stomp some Diglett. Probably would be a good place to train. Calling Squirtle Bubbles is rude to all the Baldies. Why? What's wrong with naming something Bubbles? I'm bald! One day I'll catch the dragon. Good luck. Uncatchable. Too rare. Oh! Nice try. Alright, we have to head this way anyway to get, to pick up Flash. Because we're gonna need that to get through Rock Tunnel. You can just keep on winning. I win. My win. Always. Look what a tank gun! Oh no! I think I'll just die. Just kill me at that point. A Master Ball redeem. I couldn't find a Master Ball. All the models I found were just regular Pokeballs. Or a net! Bonk me with a net. I have to find something to bonk. I have a way to get me bonked, but I need to find an object to bonk me with. I found some toy Ah! I found some toy hammers, but none of them worked with the throwing system program. So I gotta find something else. Was it a baseball bat? Oh no! Oh wow! That really hurt. The tungsten sabot? What's a sabot? I know what tungsten is. Got a water bottle. Yeah, I did find a water bottle. Oh! Unfortunately, the water bottle flies by so fast you can't actually read it. It says something naughty. I see you, Pink. You know when you'll start your part-time? No idea. I have to submit the paperwork. And then I'll have to see if it gets approved. I assume it will be. Because, my supervisor said that he was okay with it. But I have to go through the loopholes, or the hoops. I have to jump the hoops HR first. The projectile part of an armor-piercing fin, stabilizing guarding sabot tank shell. Aha! Yeah, I think I'll pass. What hours? So I'll still do 8 hours a day, but only 3 days a week. So I plan to work Wednesday through Friday. The dart, just a big dart. Bonk. In other news, that's good. Wednesday. Yeah, that's why I was gonna request Wednesday through Friday, because I don't stream on those days. Well, I stream on Wednesday, but, you know, it's the only overlap I'll have. Besides that, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. I don't have any updates on when my model's gonna get started. My 3D model will be started on. But, I've been following the artist, and they said before they were gonna start mine, they still had 1 commission and a half to do. And they finished the half, so that one was done. And then, they started on the second, they started on the other one, and they already have the sculpt done. So, maybe in a few weeks, I'll hear something more. Dream work. I mean, I guess it's kind of like work. Doesn't really feel like it. I have a really good time. I think the drawing stuff is a lot more work. Mostly just because it takes so much focus and time. But I really liked that too. I had a lot of fun working on that commission. No, stream the other work. Ow. Hi Plop. Welcome in. I just drowned a horse, but who put it on fire? I know, at that point, at that point, I think you were just helping it. Should be grateful. Oh, come on. Just kill it. Oh, there we go. Come on, Bubbles. I understand it makes it go faster. This is true. You put flames on anything and it goes faster. Gosh, they really did like their flashing lights in Gen 1, huh? Cat sleeping. Aww, that's sweet. My cats like to get really cuddly like that too. Using your eyesight, the price you have to pay to get all 3 starters. Very fair. Okay, it's this guy. Hello! I have caught 10 kinds of Pokemon. Gimme! Woo! And I think that goes to Pikachu? Oh. Yes. Flash goes to Pikachu. This sucks. I like all of these attacks. Darn it. Guess Double Team and Flash kind of do the same thing. It's just Double Team's better because it goes across all Pokemon. Or, like, it affects yourself instead of having to redo the evasion thing to, I don't know, words. Buffing yourself is better than debuffing your enemy. Alright. But I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I'd rather keep Thunder Wave. Right? It's not like I'm catching other Pokemon, really. Whatever, fine. It's done. Double Team and Flash are the most suggestive. Only as suggestive as Harden and String Shot. Ooh, HP up. I think out of everyone, Pokemon that struggles with HP the most is Pikachu. We'll help raise that. Oh, it's another Moonstone. I don't need it though. It's awful they don't give you enough Moonstone to evolve all the Pokemon that need it. Because you need a Moonstone for both the Nidorans, the Fairy, and I think also Jigglypuff? Did Jigglypuff need a Moonstone to evolve? Can't remember. No. Now, I remember I skipped the rival encounter over here. I wonder if I can still do it. Or did I mess it up? It's a really easy one to miss. Like, it's completely optional. Oh, hey, hold on. We got Squirtle, so I can, pop that up. There he is! There's Bubbles. Oh, come on. What do you guys think? Did the erasure of random encounters improve the Pokemon series, or did it take away a fundamental part of the game? No rival. Hello. I'm not really sure how I feel about it, because I haven't really played the new ones. Like, I haven't played Sword and Shield or Scarlet Violet yet, but I did play Let's Go Eevee. And I really liked it in Let's Go Eevee. Improve? Yeah. I think I would lean towards improve. Because, just random encounters can be so frustrating. Especially in, like, caves and mines and stuff like that. Like, you just walk a few steps and you're always interrupted by, like, the same Zubat or Geodude over and over again. It does make things easier, but when trying to avoid wild Pokemon, trying to find them. Yeah, it also helps you find exactly what you're looking for. You really changed the game for shiny hunting too, huh? It's a Dugtrio! Oh, you're strong! We'll swap out Bubbles so he doesn't die. believe out of nowhere you can just get this level 29 encounter. I don't have any healing items. It's okay. He's seeded and poisoned, so that's gonna compound onto each other. It'll get stronger every turn. Oh, come on. I'll kill you yet. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage! Oh my gosh. Okay. We lived. Oh my gosh, no! Okay. Stupid. Well, so much for training bubbles as I go back through. Just, I still have another repel. Ouch! Ah. Really? Do you mind? Oh. Can't escape! Oh my god! These things are killing me! No! Let me go! Oh my god. The repel means nothing. They're rabid. What are your best dragon catching tips? Why? So you can use them against me? Do I look dumb to you? No. My secrets. Does anyone know when Ghastly evolves? No, I don't know when Ghastly evolves off the top of my head. Oh my gosh, just another level 29 Dugtrio. I can't. It's gonna destroy me. Oh my god. At least that's gonna miss. No, not me. Are you sure? I don't know if I trust you. Finally. Let me out. Let me out! I just want to go home. I hate caves too. The repel did nothing. It did nothing. Useless. I think my best tip for catching dragons is giving them loads of snacks, pets, and so on. No, my secret! How did you know? You can't! I'm vulnerable and my love is bought! Oh no! Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charmy? Oh, it's not hacked. Yellow version. Hey, Rhyme. Come in. Pinky vulnerable not. Oh! I'm still strong. Give her a Reese's. Ow! Give her a Reese's to tame faster. No! My other weakness! Reese's chocolate! Y'all are reading me like a book. A cute pink book. Oh, your Pokemon are belong to us. Oh no. Don't have Reese's? Oh no, those are so good. They're my favorite chocolate. I just heard Reese's chocolate. No! Reese's. Reese's. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up! Wait, hold on. Let me buy items from Vermilion first before we go to Rock Tunnel. Cause like in the later versions, the shops like upgrade their items depending on how many badges you have. But in this version, each town has their own selection. We have Kinder Chocolate? Oh yeah. Shoot, have I had Kinder before? I know certain types of Kinder eggs are illegal in the United States. I don't know for sure. I like 10 super potion. I like 10 repels. Do I even have anything to sell? I can store away the SSN ticket. Then I'll buy normal potions from Civilian. To be honest, to be frank, if dragons were to eat humans, I'd love if they start with the racist. Heck yeah! Pinky eat racist. Just crush them. You're right, I'd probably get sick. Who knows where those have been? I'll buy 10 normal potions here. And then I'll empty out stuff in my bag that I don't need. I don't want my inventory to get full. Don't you remember the Circle of Life flying speech from Lion King? Oh, you're right. I don't know, I just remember the whole everything the light touches belongs to you. And I agree, it does belong to me. Alright, I think we're all set. Yep, no. Back. Remember the part in Lion King where they ate the racists? Might have been a different version. Yeah, Kinder Eggs are banned because they think that children will eat the small parts. Yeah, they call them a choking hazard. Now, I would say as myself, as a child, I was not that dumb. However, some children are quite dumb. Everything the light touches is yours. Not the black liquid stuff below the surface. The US wants that. Oh no, not the oil. Oh no, you killed Sudowoodo! Tragic, how dare. Oddish! I can't bubble beam this. Thank goodness. Staying hydrated. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, we poking ballin'. Like a pokeballer. Water gun? I don't need it. We got Bubble Beam. We'll replace Bubble. More plants. Oh my gosh. So many plants. Oh heck. I'm pretty sure I have an antidote. We'll just pop that on and continue forward. Right? But I'm such a moron. I don't have any antidotes. Oh gosh. Okay. Hurt your eyes, folks. It's gonna be bright. Oh, that's such a horrific. Ah! Hello. Ah. Stupid. Pokeball. Alright. We'll actually make sure we have status healing stuff. Completely went over my head. I tried to make it better. You certainly provided a distraction. Thank you, Pink. Alright. Buy like 5 antidotes. I don't expect to get burned, but whatever. We'll grab everything. Play safe. Alright, back to it. My delete is next to the send button. Oh no. You said you're on your tablet, right? Is it like an Android tablet? Or like a PC tablet? Yes, thank you. This. PM30. Teleport? Oh, thank you. Alright, I think I can beat this guy up with bubbles. Android? Oh, I see. Cool. I've had Android tablets before. I used to like reading on them. My favorite way to beat up kids for money. I enjoy using my penguin. Personally, I used the turtle. Oh my gosh, this thing's gonna slap me. I enjoy my weed cat. You picked up weed cat. I think when I get to playing Scarlet Violet, I'm gonna choose Fuecoco. Gotta stick to my lovely chompy boys. Machop has a weird sprite. Everything's got a weird sprite. Spricatito. Spricatito. Got a single Sandshrew. Man, they, one thing that I really like about Gen 1 is that, like, my god! You're never over-leveled. You can fight everybody and not get over-leveled. I don't like weird sprites. Weird Coke, on the other hand. You ever try some really weird soda flavors? They got some weird Coke flavors out there. They really do. I remember one that was like called Space or something like that. It was supposed to be like space flavored Coke. It was unremarkable. Oh, you have it? Really? I have a friend at work that he likes to collect odd soda flavors. And he'll always like give me one. Space flavored? Yeah. It tastes like space. Oh, it's a beat drill. Uh-oh, it's a beat drill. Bug poison, right? Ice is a Coke collector? Oh, cool. It's a Dream and Marshmallow. What? What does that taste like? Dream and Marshmallow. I bet I taste like dreams and marshmallows. Not really, though. I taste like a Switch cartridge. My poor kitchen? Oh no. I like the glass bottled Cokes that we import from Mexico. Those are my favorite. Yeah, Coke from Mexico really is always the best. That, cane sugar really just makes all the difference. Alright, hopefully we can make the rest of the way to Rock Tunnel without dying. That'd be great. This was so small and weak. Oh, another bug trainer. Caterpie! That's a level 20 Caterpie! Ridiculous. Why would you even do that? Ooh, getting stronger. Uh-oh. Oh, Venonat! Cute! I always liked Venonat. Oh, it was a lot stronger too. I don't want Bubbles to faint. I'm gonna swap out. Come on. Bubbles is evolving! Woo! Woo! We got a Wartortle! Okay. Now he should be a little bit stronger, too. The Wartortle? No! Wartortle! Portal. Wartortle? Wartortle. Oh, come on. Don't. Be strong. Be strong. Portal. Wartortle. The Wartortle. Aw, that's a cute Blastos emote. Diglett. I'm gonna kill you. No! Kill! Oh, heck! Why does that hurt so bad? You're supposed to have high defense! Ah! Did the defense lower enough? Can I do it? Or speed. His speed lowered. Did it lower enough? Can I do it? It's okay. I wasn't faster, but it was stupid. So I win. Here's your 7th Pokemon? Well, it's a secret. It's me. Then he picks up Cokes of the Cokes. Oh, in Discord? Cool. Oh yeah, I'll check that out. Oh, come on. And one. Oh! Bottom right of the screen. No! Shh! No! Oh heck, that is nothing. Are you just gonna spam stand attack at me, Sandshrew? Is that what you're gonna do? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I knew it! Getcha! Getcha, getcha, getcha. Oh, finally. Finally, you killed something. Gotta earn your stripes, Bubbles. Gotta get strong. Maybe not this strong. Hold on. I hope Creeper learns Drill Peck soon. When you folks play Brilliant Diamond, what do you spend all your money on? Fancy outfits. I blew all my money on buying a cute outfit. I only played Brilliant Diamond once. I really did like the addition of the outfits in the game. Like, I kind of wish that you could have mismatched, customized your outfits, but I think the whole set thing was still a good idea. I don't remember which was my favorite, but I liked a lot of them. Don't remember what I spent it on. Yeah, or you could just hoard it. Don't you dare condescend me. Wow, really setting yourself up, aren't ya? Got one Pokemon. The Meowth. Bubble. Ow. Oh! You'll probably faint, won't you? Probably. I always have to think that, not write M instead of the P. Oh yeah, because then it'd be BDSM. Oh no. Hey, when you folks play BDSM, what do you spend all your money on? Made it to the end. I think we have enough items to make it through Rock Tunnel. Be all fine. What was your starter in BDSM? Also, quite the sentence, too. Oh, come on. Ugh. Fairy! That did not do a lot. Oh, come on. Do it, Bubbles! Yeah, wake up. Oh, thank goodness that does like nothing. Kill! Hellgore! Hellgirl! Awful and naughty. No! Oh no. I think Pink died. Plop is unfazed. Hey, nothing. I'm sorry, were you lurking for that? Oh, it's dark. Oh, that's cool. It makes your menu brown too. Alright, light it up. Nice. Oh, come on. Stepped on a rock. Alright, we're gonna... Oh. Yeah, Pokemon, fight! I used to love blowing bubbles in summertime. This game is putting me off. Oh no. It's lurking for a bit and sneaky one. Hehe, yeah. Well, thank you for lurking. Lurkers are the real MVPs. And I love all y'all who come here to talk too. Good fun. Except Hellgirl, you can stop. You can talk a little quieter from the back. Man, Thunderbolt has such a meaty sound. She's been demoted to the back seat. She should be. I always have to sit in the back seat. Are you shushing your wife, Pinky? Is she gonna act like that? Yeah. Pinky sent me to the back rooms. Oh no. Good luck. I don't remember how to get through Rock Tunnel, so we're just gonna kind of wander around till I find the way out. Oh, heck. I didn't know it knew a psychic attack. Fine. Oh, gosh. It's not fine. Stupid. I really thought it didn't know a psychic move. Man, having a full team of 6 this early in the game really hurts. It's like, so underleveled. Well, not really underleveled per se, but I'm just not overleveled and stomping everyone. Each encounter's like a little tough. Oh, Zubat! Level 22. Can't escape. It's just a Zubat. Just, I don't know, punch it out of the sky. Slap that sucker onto the ground. A volleyball. Oh! Aw, Rhyme! Thank you so much for gifting a sub. Oh, I'm sure Lou will be very happy to have that sub. Thank you. Nice. Everyone's getting levels all around. Alright. Bulbasaur! Burn. Oh, come on. Burn it. Fire. Aha! And it got burned. Oh! Oh. Nox, go away. So, I don't know how many people know, but Nox used to have a habit of stepping, like, she would jump up onto my PC tower. Oh my gosh! Oh my god. This was a mistake! Ryan, what have you done? Oh my god! No! Thank you! I need to tweak that. Oh my god. Thank you for the 500 bits! Oh. Okay. Don't change it. That was horrific. Ah! Oh god.
Pink and 13 lol.
Thank you for the 1 bit. Oh my gosh, it's supposed that needs to be tweaked. It's supposed to be 1 bit for 1 bit. What was that? Oh god. Well, thank you guys. Yes, thank you nothing for the 1 bit. I love it when people throw bits at my face. Ow! Thank you. Ow. Thanks. Ah! Oh my god. I should change my model to have bruises on it at this point. Oh. Good thing I didn't do 1K. I think it caps at 500. But yeah, it really did throw 1 bit for every bit.
Just suffer.
What do you, oh no, oh! Oh! Oh god, not again! Please! Oh, have mercy. Thank you for the 200 bits, Rhyme. Very kind of you. Yes, indeed. Maybe I should cap it sooner than 500. So much. That would take away the fun. Maybe. Oh. Okay. Whew. I got a little scared for a second. Rhyme, thank you for gifting a sub to Dirpolar Wolf. That's very generous of you. Thank you. You're being very generous tonight, folks. I really appreciate the support. You got more repel. Bubbles is almost caught up to the levels. Good. Finally starting to be a little bit better in the team. Oh, that's right. I just realized that, I think I unlocked the ability to make follower emotes, didn't I? As much as I would love to commission Prius for more, I think follower emotes... I think I'll try to make some. I don't know if I'll make all of them, but I'll make at least one. It's a good idea for a follower emote. Go for a bonk emote. Not a bad idea. Maybe I can make the tail a follower emote and then get a new reaction emote. to be a subscriber one. That could work too. I don't know. Maybe I'll just move the tail emote to be a follower one, and then I will commission Creus for the new subscriber emote to take that spot. I think that'd be a good idea. Could do bonk. But why make bonk emote when I can make a bonk redeem? A waving one? I was gonna have the waving one, but that was an attempt. That was gonna be animated, but I don't know. It could work. I could commission a waving emote. Maybe I'll sketch up some ideas and then do a community vote for it. Like I'll draw like 3 emotes, like sketches, and then make a poll. Love all your meals. Oh, thanks. Yeah. I drew all the concept art for all the emotes. A surfing dragon? Wave. Ah. I see. Ooh, bite. Get rid of tackle. Man, I remember as a kid, I used to get lost in Rock Tunnel all the time. My child brain wasn't smart enough to get through here. Or I think a lot of the times I didn't have Flash, so I just kind of bumped around a lot and got lost. And I don't think I had an escape rope either. So I just got stuck. I had to ask my sister to help me get out or something. I don't remember. I just knew I never got out on my own. I think that happened to me in the Seafoam Isles too. I was a dumb kid. But I loved this game. I think that's why I never really liked the argument about games being easy here because they're for children. Because I played games that were hard for me as a kid, and I still absolutely adored them. Even if I never won or beat them. That was kind of the case with Banjo-Kazooie as well. I never finished Banjo-Kazooie as a kid. I didn't do that until I was an adult. Same with like Spyro the Dragon. And yet, they were still some of my most fondly recalled games. Hold on. I'm gonna get a glass of water real quick. Alright, and I'm back. Thank you. Sorry about that. Donkey Kong Country moment? Oh, yeah. I never played Donkey Kong Country as a kid, but I know a lot of people said that game was hard too. Play that first levels over and over. Right? That would be Mario on the Super Nintendo? Oh yeah! I remember Mario, like the Super Mario Bros, the first one. Yeah, I remember my sister beating it, but I never did. Not Super Just Music? Oh. Ugh, my throat. Super Mario 2 is your favorite? Oh, you know, I don't think I ever played 2 or 3. Oh my gosh. It's self-destructed. Oh, girl's gonna brew us some tea. That'll help my throat. I tend to be better about my throat when I stream when I drink something hot. But I already had coffee. I think tea will really help. Otherwise I get all gunky. Don't say that! I get all gunky. Gross. Just because I say it cute? Is it okay if I say it if it's cute? Gunky? Ew. Sorry if you hear any clattering in the back. I am still in the kitchen after all. One day I'll have an office. Kitchen stream. I do stream from the kitchen. I came out of there, right? Right? Wait, hold on. I'm lost. In? Okay. Gotta repel. To do a food stream? Like, making food or eating food on stream? Hellgirl cooking stream? That'd be cool. I couldn't do that, but Hellgirl could. Why not? That'd be her choice. I can't cook. Maybe she'd be teaching me how to cook. I've seen a lot of people do hand cam stream stuff. I'm not really sure what I could ever do a hand cam stream on. Was gonna do one. Oh, really? Doing what, Pink? think it'd be fun to do a pumpkin carving stream in October. This one out. Hold on, did I fight you? No. Don't self-destruct. Make paper stars for each of my followers? Oh, I see. Aw, it's cute. Can't get the camera to work. I don't know, Pink. The longer you wait, the more stars they're gonna have to make. That's a lot. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're having issues with the camera, though. I do have a webcam, but it's nothing fancy. I think the best thing it'll be is to just track my face while I do my 3D rig once that gets going. Pretty much all I really have to do. I still have to buy the Leap Motion thing. I did get that shared profit bonus, and then I did work overtime. So maybe I'll be able to wiggle out enough money to get the Leap Motion tracker, so that I'll be able to like use my hands while I stream. I can like wave at people. Use my hands when I talk sometimes. I actually do like to use my hands when I talk. Never paid attention if I do. Oh yeah, I remember Mario was such a Pinky the Italian dragon. Yes. I speak the Italiano. Maybe a hand cam stream would be practicing Japanese. It's just a camera of like my desk, and I have all my textbooks out and my notebook. Actually, think about it, I do talk my hands when I talk in ASL. Well, that's true, of course. ASL's another thing that I'd like to learn. Ah. It couldn't have just died. Aww. Oh wait, can I even use like Fury Attack when I'm paralyzed, or does it always fail? Heck. being beaten up by a pink thing. I'm the pink thing that hits. Ah! Heck. Breaking Bad moment, Pinky. I am the one who is pink. Is that for Breaking Bad? That meme template thing that I've heard people use? I didn't know that. Got him. It was too dark, lady. I brightened this place up. Just blind. Do I have any more? There we go. When Walter White said, I am the one who's Breaking Bad. And then he Breaking Bad all over the place. Yeah, but you brighten up every place. Aw, thanks. Jesse, stand back. I'm gonna break bad. Oh no. Oh, I like that. Oh, you both said at the same time. Oh, goodness. Great minds thinking alike. Mirror move. This might be worth learning. Get rid of Growl. Starts breakdancing. Heck yeah. That Walter White's cooking up some sick moves. He cooks meth, right? I call this one the 8-ball. It starts spinning. Come on. He cooked rice or something, I don't know. Oh gosh, how are we almost done? Are we out of here yet? I'm glad that they kind of got rid of like the giant multi-level cave systems in the later games. Because like they did this again with like Mount Silver in Gen 2, and then Gen 3 I think had a few large caves. Not quite as bad, but they still did. But yeah, thank goodness they don't do this anymore. Heck. How much further? Oh, thank goodness, it's right here. Okay, good. Alright. We're out. We're out. Ugh. Yeah. Pikachu. Gotta fight this guy. No, we can skip around. Awesome. Let's heal. Then I'll go fight the trainers up there. We found it! The place! It's the song! Ghosts appear in Pokemon Tower. I think they're the spirits of Pokemon that the Rockets killed. Oh gosh, they just say it out right here, huh? Yeah, they kill Pokemon. This town is known as the gravesite of Pokemon. Memorial services are held in Pokemon Tower. Man, they didn't pull punches in Gen 1, did they? Team Rocket will do anything for the sake of gold. Gold? Cubone wear skulls, right? People pay a lot for one. Really? I thought Cubone's mother died trying to escape from Team Rocket. Oh gosh. Lighten up, folks, would ya? Dum Dum Pinky. No, not Dum Dum. How dare. But I've been so smart today. Ah! Rude. Oh, I didn't mean to put the map away. Ah, who needs maps? Oh, that's odd. Mr. Fuji isn't here. Where'd he go? This. Pokemon Monthly Grand Prize Drawing. Application form is gone. It's been clipped out. It's really Mr. Fuji's house. He's really kind. He looks after abandoned and orphaned Pokemon. But Papa, I've been so smart today. Yeah. Oh, you're the name raider. Fine. I hate those horrible rockets. That poor Cubone's mother. It was killed trying to escape from Team Rocket. Hi, Cubone. Man, the trauma. Bye-bye. Great ball. I don't need great balls. I did use a few super potions. I could finally buy revives. Cool. Buy like 3. Ooh, and super repels. Neat. Alright, I know I can go towards the top of Pokemon Tower, but I think I'm gonna save that for later. Because I could encounter my rival now. Let's see, hold on. If I encounter my rival now, what level will he be? Will he be too hard, or should I... Oh, Pokemon Tower. It looks like... Weird, he could have... different movesets? Weird. I wonder which one gonna... Oh, I see. Since I skipped the encounter in Viridian, I think he's gonna evolve his Eevee into a Jolteon, but I'm not totally sure. So I should expect him to have... His Fearo's gonna be... Okay, level 25 is his max. I could probably take him. We can take him now to maximize my efficiency. Oh no, another dumb! But I mean smart! I'm strategizing! I think it's so creepy. Oh no, my bones! Just getting Lavender Town syndrome! Came to pray for my Clefairy. I can't stop crying. Oh god. You know what? I need to stop talking to people. Alright. He leads with Fearow. So we'll lead with... Melly. We'll win, though. The only strategy we is hit them harder than they hit us. That's right, all you gotta do is make their HP hit 0. Easy, right? So many flashing lights. Oh, I didn't even really need to use flash, did I? Ooh, that was a crit. Heck. Oh, stop, please. Oh, I'm alive. Melly's got no defense. Got stinky defense. Magnemite. Which for Ignis. Nice. Elder. Yep, so he's going to evolve his Eevee into a Jolteon. Cool. Supersonic. Play like that. Nice. Ah, fine. Really? Use Supersonic again? What kind of AI is this? And dead. And Sandshrew. Easy. Also Vine Whip this sucker. Oof. Wrecked. There it is. Get it! Ah. Ooh. Darn it. I was hoping. Alright, let's give the XP to Bubbles. Easy. No problem at all. What, you stinker? It's the Pikachu, it's not me! I just caught a Cubone. Oh, lucky you. Alright, we'll turn back and heal. I know we can't get all the way to the top, but we can still go in there and fight a lot of the trainers. That'll be worth it. I might as well use some repels while I go through here too. This place also has like a lot of random encounters. Why is the test before the Lightning Gym and BDSP the hardest thing? I don't remember that one. I remember that one tripped me up a little bit too. It was kind of weird. Oh, fighting! Sorry, for some reason my brain filled in lightning and I thought about electricity. Yeah, the fighting one. That one does suck. Oh, come on. Right! These suckers know Nightshade! That means they attacked me for the amount my level is. Alright. That's why last time I went through this place, I mostly just used Reaper. Oh wait, no, they can hit Reaper? Not right. Reaper's a normal type. What? How is that happening? Huh? Be able to hit it with Nightshade. Doesn't make any sense. He's flying now, but he's still a normal flying type. Normal flying. Yes, they use confusion on Pinky. I know! I am confused. It's still a normal type. Ghost type moves shouldn't be able to hit it at all. And that includes Nightshade. Hacks! Ow! Okay, water. I haven't drank a lot of water today. Is it almost tea time? Tea time? Pizza time. Hamburger? Although Nightshade is a ghost type move, it does not alter the amount of damage it inflicts. Nightshade is not affected by type immunities. Ah, that's stupid. Well, thank you, Rhyme. That's dumb. Unhappy. Stupid! Actually, hold on. I'm stupid. I shouldn't be using Vine Whip on a poison type. Right. Okay. Well. Oh, thank you. Even though Regina has the most health, she doesn't have anything that can hit a Ghastly. Oh. Head to the store? Yeah, of course. Thank you for being here, Nothing. Really appreciate it. Plus side it can't crit. Well, yeah, because it always does the amount of oh, come on. It always does the same damage as your level amount. So, I'm level 25, so Nightshade will always do 25 damage. Please. Oh, that's right. In this early generation, they don't have Levitate, so I can use Dig. I'll have to hit them with Dig. Oh, whoops. I really gotta swap this around. Unless I get paralyzed, then I can't use Dig. Go, Iggy! Nice. I'm so used to Ghastly having Levitate, I forgot. Yeah, it's tea time. Thank you for brewing me tea. Heal, Iggy. Gonna carry me through Pokemon Tower. How you doing, Smelly? Aww. Heard. Be cursed with me! Wah! All these ladies turning into birds. He's gonna be soaking up a lot of XP around here. Question, what is the difference between the male and female EVP and G? The tail. Male EVs have like the zigzag pattern on the tail, and female EVs have like rounded circles that kind of look like a heart. Ooh, another HP up. Give this to... Yeah, Smelly still has like no HP. Ghost! No! Ah! Oh, we made it to the spot that has like the heal station. Oh, heck. Level 27, no wonder. Can't fight these though. Or, I think I can, but I know it scares the Pokemon. Heck yeah. Heal! Really nice that they give you a heal station. Zombies! Cats are running around the house like little horses. Ooh, nugget! Awesome. Extra money. Oh, a Haunter. Ooh, I really like the Gen 1 Haunter sprite. Really nice. You know, I actually always liked Haunter more than Gengar's design. gosh. Running back and forth. Ever since we got the kittens and like we switched to timed feeding and all that stuff, one of our cats actually has been losing weight because he's been active and playing, and now that we're doing the timed feedings, he's not eating all the time. Not being so big boy anymore, being healthy. Good time? Okay. Thank you for being here, Brem. You have a good night. Alistair? Yes, it is Alistair. I think Sebastian's been losing weight, but mostly Alistair. Lucario is hard. Oh, yeah. Hey, Lucario's a toughie. Good luck. Sure you'll get it. And Ignis is leveling up so much. I just don't want to use anything else on the stupid gas leaks. They're so annoying to fight. I think we're at the top, though. Cold in the house? Cold, huh? Going. It was like, I think it was about 0 degrees yesterday, wasn't it? The other day? It got really cold. I don't know why it suddenly got so freezing. It was -5? Yeah. Almost out of dig, but I think we're almost at the top. I think we are at the top, so we won't have to spam dig anymore. 0 degrees is Celsius? No, Fahrenheit. I mean, 0 is the same for Celsius and Fahrenheit, so it was just like a little bit below freezing. For you. Well, hold on. No. Freezing in Fahrenheit is 32 degrees. And freezing for you is 0. So it was a lot colder than freezing. It was a lot colder than freezing. Alright, yeah, this is the top, but I can't go up there yet, because, I'll get stopped by the ghost, and I can't beat that ghost right now. So we're just gonna escape or rope out. Oh girl, what is -5 degrees in Celsius? I don't know how to calculate it off the top of my head. Actually... Wow, Iggy really leveled up. So now... -20 Celsius? Oof. Yeah, it was -20 Celsius. cute, round, and fluffy Pokemon? Me! I'm not fluffy, though. But I'm cute, and round, and I squish. The fairy's pretty cute, too, though. Not as cute as me! Freshly. Oh. Ah, nice. Right. Another one. Heckin' dead. Must assert my dominance over other, smaller, pinker creatures. I must be pinker and more powerful. Growlithe. Cute. Degrees Kelvin is funny. Isn't that like the most cold a thing could possibly be, like, in existence? I remember there's a joke in The Sims. I think it's Sims 4, where you can get a fridge, or was it 3? You can get a refrigerator called the -1 Kelvin fridge. And the gimmick is that no food you put in there can ever spoil. Because -1 Kelvin doesn't exist. It's not a possible thing. -273 Celsius. Holy moly. Is there anywhere on planet Earth that gets that cold? I don't think so. Is there? Space, maybe? Well, obviously there'd be other planets that do get that cold. But I was asking on planet Earth. I've seen flashing lights, I'm sorry. Body Slam's just a very effective move. Don't think so. Yeah, me either. I don't even think the polars get that cold. Space is around 170-ish. Wow. Heck. Oh, it did double kick. Right, in Gen 1 it just disables a random attack. I think in Gen 2 they changed disable so that it disables the attack you used the most recently. Hello? Oh yeah, these are a bunch of school kids. Hopping. We're poison types, so I gotta spam body slam on. I don't think I can get poisoned, right? I mean, I think even in Gen 1, poison types couldn't be poisoned. But electric types could be paralyzed. Got a Nidoran collector. So once again, I can't just sit here and use double kick. For some reason, fighting is weak to poison. Weird. Why? Why is fighting weak to poison? Dumb. And yes, in Earth, they made a freezing chamber that is the closest. Oh, wow. East Antarctic Plateau is the coldest on Earth at negative 148 cold. 100. Is it even habitable? Sounds like it's inhabitable. It'd be like that scene from Day After Tomorrow where you step outside and you just freeze over instantly. We're swapping out. Bubbles. Cool. Now we can probably start leveling up. Cool. A lot of people are using poison types around here. Oh, you got Meowth. You know, in Let's Go Eevee, you can ride Persian like a mount. So cool. Ooh, that hurt. What do you do? Oh, it hurts because they keep using Screech. You know, now I think about it, Bite is a physical move in Gen 1, but in Gen 2 and 3, special attack. And then in Gen 4, they switch it back to physical. Yeah, I'm getting hungry again. I had like a nice lunch meat sandwich a couple hours before the stream, but now I'm starting to feel it again. What we should eat tonight? Your body wants warm. Yeah, I think eating something warm would be really nice. Something savory and warm. Yeah, the teas make you realize that my stomach's... also making me a little sleepy. Which isn't good, because I promised Seymour that I'd play Elden Ring with him after I finished streaming today. Turn your heat up? Nah. That's expensive. It's not too cold in the house. I think it's like 70 in the house or something. Oh, where's Seymour today? Not watching me. Or he is, I don't know. Not like I care. Go to sleep? Okay, thank you for stopping by, Lantos. You have a good night. Did you? Want some ramen? Ooh, maybe. I think some 2-egg ramen would taste pretty good. Oh, he's building his new PC. I see. He's busy. What'd he buy? What's he even doing? He tears the thing apart and rebuilds it like every month. New case? Oh, I see. He got a new case. Didn't he just get that case like a little bit ago? That gets expensive. Yeah, he has an expensive hobby. Alright. Moving on. Easy peasy, one shot, squeaky. Oh, you're gonna have fire types, aren't you? I need someone to fight Cole with! Snowing? Yeah, it's snowing here too. Oh, it's a Poliwag. Yeah, we had a really mild winter up until now. Now it's acting normal. A lot? Not too much. Just kind of lazy snow. But in general, the snowfall's been quite a bit. I don't know how much, I haven't looked. Definitely almost up to your knees in some places. Phil says we got 6 more weeks of winter. Phil, is that like what's it called? Not a prairie dog. It's groundhog. Yes, the groundhog. And then, got more. I think this guy's got poison or electric? I don't know. Oh, boy. Come on. Ooh, Voltorb. I sleep. This tea is making me sleepy. Make some coffee. I don't know. I'm already drinking a Monster. That's what I was drinking before I got the tea. For sleepy. What is this relaxatious? Is that what I'm drinking right now? You didn't give me relaxatious, did you? You should have gave me black tea. Oh, it's chamomile. Did you give me chamomile? Hell, girl! You know chamomile's a sleepy time type. Oh my gosh. Wonder I'm feeling suddenly so tired.
And nothing can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong.
Eid. How dare you set me up for failure. It's good for your throat. Well, yeah, I haven't, but I could have drank black tea too. Chamomile makes me so sleepy. My body feels like jello. Going back to drinking my Monster. Heat up the Monster? Ooh. Would hot Monster even taste good? What would hot Monster taste like? You microwave it? Do you boil it? Microwaved Monster. Definitely, obviously not in the can, but Sounds gross. I don't know. Might be something to try. Ah! We made it to Celadon. I made this for you! Oh yeah, the hot Kool-Aid video. I should post that in Discord. No thanks. Unappreciative. Okay, what do I do here? I know there's the rocket hideout. I could... let me go... I think I could get TM Fly real quick, or HM Fly. Grab Fly. Oh, the Coffee Eevee link was not very intuitive for this boomer, but I find- oh, I'm sorry, Rhyme. I'm sorry you had trouble with it. Are you able to get the program to work? Oh, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. There we go. We got HM2. Remember, I thought you were like 21. Okay, so finally got EV loaded in. Nice, cool. Oh, I have another rare candy. Alright, we'll teach Reaper how to fly. He's in his 20s? Rhyme, if you're a boomer, that makes me a boomer. I think we'll keep Hack just to be like a little hit move. But we'll get rid of Leer with Fly. Not very tech savvy. That's okay, me either. $100 more XP? I think if you're a boomer, then I'm more of a boomer because I'm older than y'all. What's older than a boomer? Dust! Just kidding, Ice. I don't mean that. A kaboomer? Alright, so we have to go into the game corner. Go in here. And this guy. Hello. I'm guarding this poster. Go away, or else. Yeah, make it real obvious, buddy. Go! And Bubbles leveled up. Zubat! Dang! Evil member of a crime organization? Says dang. Our hideout might be discovered. I better tell boss. Very clever. Alright. Switch Ellie up to top. Hey! A switch behind the poster? Let's push it. There it is. It's a secret. Alright. I might get really lost in here. And that kind of sucks because I really don't like the Team Rocket bass music. It stresses me out. The Drowsy. How come? You'll hear it. It's just too much. Ah. This is just stress music. All it is. Like, it's a really cool song, but goodness. Pikachu! It's definitely a bop, though. I just don't like listening to it on repeat. Broke into our operation? Bro, I was basically let in. Y'all aren't very good at keeping a secret. Most of the time when I play Pokemon, I have the volume off. I grew up like that too. Because back when I used to play Pokemon on handheld, a lot of times like I was always playing in like on the bus or in the car or something like that. So I always had the volume off so I wouldn't bother people. Meanwhile, I knew some kids who, no matter where they were, would always play that with full blast volume. And I thought it was annoying. And I didn't like to annoy people, so I never had my volume on. Cool. Game Corner can get kind of confusing, but I think we'll make it through okay. It's the Silphco building that's the hardest to get through. Ugh. Like, oh yeah, you're starting, aren't you? Huh? Yeah. Thanks for being here, Pink. I'll see you after stream. Bye! It's gonna be hard to level up Cole in here, because everything's poison type. Like, I know he knows Cut, but it's not a really good attack. Maybe I'll give the rare candy to Cole. Not gonna keep up very good. Ugh. Oof! Bad luck. It'll be nice once Regina learns Earthquake. It's too bad I wasn't able to teach her Dig. I could have swore that the Nidoran— oh. I could have swore the Nidoran line was able to learn, what would you call it? Dig? But apparently not. But that's okay. I was fine with using Nidoqueen as my ground type. Because the other option that I like is Sandslash, but I'm using Sandslash in Gen 2. Do you have an antidote this time? Bubbles. Oh. Alright, I don't really remember. Ugh, oh gosh. This is gonna suck. Absolutely ridiculous gimmick. 0 out of 10. Oh, it's another moonstone. Spin! A spin! Ooh, another nugget. I still have to sell the other one I found. I do want that item. Ugh. PM7, what is this? Horn drill. Whoa. I don't know though. I'm not a huge fan of the one-hit kill moves that can miss. One. And top one. This way. Alright. Let's go up the stairs first. We got another rocket. Why did you come here? I don't know. There was a guy staring at a poster and I'm like, huh, that sure is weird. Then he showed me his secret hideout. Ah, I missed! Come on, Cole. Survive that. I believe in you. Okay, I'll talk. The elevator to see my book. Take the elevator. Yeah, you have to find the elevator. And... ooh, it's a hyper potion. Pop out coal. Bubbles. Intruder alert! Buddies, don't you have, like, security cameras? No wonder this crime organization fell apart. Team Rocket, more like Team Suck It. Got him. Alright, so what's through here then? The elevator. Do I have the key? Yeah, I didn't find the elevator key. Where is it? How'd I miss it? What? Hello? Who's got the key? Did I go through here? You're gonna play Moon when you get there? Yes, I'm gonna play Ultra Moon. I'll hack more of these. So this way? Haven't seen Ultra Moon. It's really similar to the original. There's not a whole lot of differences between the Ultra and the normal versions. Although apparently there's enough of a difference between Black and White 1 and 2 that I'm probably going to play Black 1 and then White 2. The non-Ultra has a darker story. That is true. The non-Ultra version is kind of creepier. They made it more family friendly in Ultra. Like I'm not gonna say too much because I don't think you ever beat Moon. Darker? Yeah. Like I said, I don't know how far you got, but there's some kind of weird messed up stuff that happens. And they took it out in Ultra. You beat it? Oh, okay. The part where you go into the Ultra Beast dimension, and then, what's her face? The lady with the really long blonde hair, where she gets possessed by the jelly? Lusamine? Is that her name? Where she gets possessed by the jelly, and then you have to fight her and stuff like that? Yeah, they took that out. It doesn't happen in Ultra. Is this the key? No more room for items! No! Get rid of these Pokeballs. HP up. Also, she doesn't end up in a coma. Yeah, that too. Gross, limited inventory space. I know! I've been actively, like, putting stuff away into my PC to prevent this from happening. Yeah. Gen 1 had awful inventory management. Oh, you're the guy who drops the key. Right? Do you drop it? The elevator doesn't work? Who has the lift key? It's you! You have it! Gimme! I'm gonna beat you up. thought as a continuation. No, it's a retelling. No! No! Thanks, buddy. Bye-bye. I just mugged him. No more room for- Screw this X accuracy. Get out of here. Rare candy? Let's use it. Here you go, Reaper. EM2, what's that? Razorwind. Whoa, I didn't know that was in Gen 1. Okay. Alright, is that... Okay. And there's another rare candy. Coal. Alright. We're almost ready for final boss in this area, so I should probably just go and heal up at the Pokemon. Can I use an escape rope in here? Nice. Nice shortcut. Alright, let's drop off some items, whatever I can. Elixir. HM. Because I'll pull that back out when Charmeleon evolves. And the TM. Then I have 2 nuggets that I'll have to sell. Oh, I have to put away the TM and the Moonstone too. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. I think we can probably call it good today. We did pretty good. We beat our rival on the ship. We, ow! Yeah, I did a lot. We beat the rival on SS Anne. We got our 3rd gym badge. We made it through Rock Tunnel. Now we're in Celadon City, and we're about to finish the game quarter, which we will next stream, which I'll probably do on Sunday. I don't think I'm streaming this tomorrow. Oh goodness. Yeah, that was good, alright, thanks. Thank you, Rhyme. Thank you for the 200 bits. Oh goodness. Alright. Let me look back through real quick. Gosh, how many bits did you donate to me today? Oh my goodness. Rhyme, thank you for the 2 gift subs. Thank you, Nothing, for... Hold on. We go 1, 2, 3 bits. And then Rhyme, thank you for, let's see, 5. For 900 bits this stream. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Very generous. He's going for my leaderboards. I can see that. Alright. We're gonna finish the stream with a raid with Pink Megabits. She is also playing Pokemon right now. She's playing Pokemon Scarlet, and I think she might finish it today. I believe that she might finish it today, so let's go over raid. And our raid message, of course, is Dragon Raid. That's our raid message. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here with me today. Please follow if you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!